Welcome back, everyone. Mike here. Got Tom from Concrete with the Hauses.
Morning, everybody.
And Matt. And I was kind of surprised. You called, said you had a load of wood.
Yeah, we're in the firewood business now. I see all the money you're making. My wife would kill me if I got another mess going somewhere. So now just making some room for parking and had some extra firewood.
It looks like mostly cherry in there, huh?
Cherry, yeah.
Nice. And this is right beside your shop?
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting ready to lose a lot of that dirt from Tommy's house. Yeah. And needed to clear some area, fill it with dirt. That'll give us some more parking. And then it'll make it a little bit nicer for the kids' jungle gym area. Yeah. This is a time of year for you where you try to do all this kind of stuff, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. How's your trailer working out? Well, we just used it. Almost fell there. I just ran into your fence up there. So besides that, it's working good. That needs to come on anyways. That was tight. That was a real tight fit. Yeah, yeah. So sorry about that. That's all right, it's coming up. I was just telling Tom up there, I got that track loader coming, but I need to widen like all this out down here and make a bunch more room. And like that trail that goes down to the pond, I think I'm gonna fill all that in. Yeah. And then make my trail just go through the center, you know, but I just need more room. Yeah, even here, like, yeah, I'm sure I'm not telling you something you don't know. You need to come down here and make a loop rather than trying to back down that. That's the plan. Yeah. Sometimes I can come down, but I get so much crap over there in the way, but you just get stuff everywhere. Yeah. What are you making here? Is this This is oak. Red oak. This came from over at the neighbors. She took about 8. Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. This is a nice red oak here. Wow, that's gorgeous. Yeah. These baskets get filled by hand. Levi does that mostly now. But that whole wood bunker thing, it keeps it out of the mud. You know what I mean? Instead of you just dumping it. No matter what you do, I just try to keep the wood clean. You know what I mean? That helps out a lot with it. But yeah, and then this is a mix of some oak and some cherry and stuff. I just saw it not too long ago. So how long will you let that sit? This is about a year, but I got a kiln coming. It won't have to be that long, but you still want to let it air dry down to, you know, probably 20%, and then put it in the kiln and dry it the rest of the way. Will you ratchet strap that and tie it? Yeah, or put weight on it, one of the two. I'll put I'll go a little higher, then put something on top of it, and but it stays pretty in the spring. I was telling Tom the other day, we're going to build a building down here. I'm going to pour a floor for it, but then also once I get this widened out, it is so nice having something flat to work off of, because you go to all this work sawing this lumber and getting it out of the woods, doing all that. If you don't stack it right, it's like you might as well throw it in a burn pit. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna it's nice to have something nice and level to work off of. When did you bring that oak over to my place? Was that like April or May? Probably May. May. Okay. Yeah. I finally got it on my trailer. I saw that. Yeah. That stuff was so nice. I hated to use it on the trailer. Yeah, that was nice white oak. Yeah. That was. I wanted to make a mantle out of it. Yeah. But don't forget to check out Tom's channel if you already haven't. Concrete with the Hauses. Thanks. You'll be getting cranking again, and you're still doing some inside stuff. Right? Yeah, nothing too exciting. Tommy's house is keeping us pretty busy, maintenance. We have some concrete, you know, definitely scheduled as soon as, just like the weather to break a little bit. You know, a lot of you saw the sidewalk we tried doing a couple weeks ago and cracked on us and had to rip it out. What a headache, you know. I saw that. It's just not worth it. Just not worth it. And next week, towards the end of next week, I think, it looks like we're gonna have quite the cold spell coming, you know, in the 20s for a high and stuff, and for quite a while. But someone commented on a video the other day. I said, this time of year I just don't have the when it gets dark you want to go to bed, but he said it's nature's way. It's like the trees. It's the winter's time to just kind of rejuvenate and get ready for summer. I know what you mean. As soon as I eat dinner, I said I'll sit down, my nightly routine, I'll sit down and start doing my replies on, you know, the channel, just trying to get back to the questions and stuff. I make it to about 6:45 and my eyes are slamming shut. But in the summertime, you'd be out there doing stuff till 7 or 8. Yeah, big difference. Funny. Well, let's get that dumped. Yep. As you can see, Tom, always the professional. He's got the tarp on his trailer.
I should get one. Mine's
Hey, Bennett's is selling them.
Yeah, I should have got one when I was over there the other day.
Oh, had I known you going, we're going there, I need, they have a jack for me.
For this trailer?
No, for my big yellow one, and my other one. I got this idea from Mike Morgan. When we were working up here, he came in and stuck something to the wall, so I made this.
Oh, yeah. Put your cameras right anywhere now. Well, that's a strong one, too.
Scratch the paint up.
Yeah, that's a nice tarp. I like that.
Yeah. The thing I really like about this setup is you crank it up and it goes in this notch, and it stays out of the weather.
Oh, yeah. And not getting baked in the sun when you're not using it and stuff. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, and you got the solar
that way
panel.
Snow, ice, it's always ready to go.
Right.
Yeah, that came with the solar panel. So let's see if it kept the battery charged.
Yeah.
Always make sure these are locked, right?
Yep. He was very clear to me on that. He said
he told me 3 times before I left his yard.
Yeah. Your buggies fit in there side by side, don't they?
Still coming up?
Yep. You can go a little higher. Just keep going. I always go up even higher. Never. That's good. Now I pull up. A little bit more. So my plan was to get everything split up before you got back, but Hunter had a few things and it just didn't work out. But
oh, this is what I just dumped?
Yeah.
Well, you did pretty good.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt?
Pretty awesome compared to an axe.
Yeah.
You split a lot of wood, don't you?
Yeah, that's how we always did it.
Yeah, what's nice about this is that auto cycle. So you hit both of these, and you got to be careful. But like for this setup right here, it's going forward. You already turn around, picking up another piece. It returns, and you know, no waiting around.
Yeah. Then I like the adjustable wedge.
Yeah, and I have a 6-way wedge as well, but I usually use the 4-way. If you use the 6-way, everything needs to be like the same size. You know what I mean? Like 12 inches. The 4, you usually take 2 pieces off the bottom. If you have big ones, flip them over, resplit them, but it is really fast.
Yeah.
Now I have one coming next week for the excavator, for like real big ones like that. Even with the log lift on this, you got to be careful. You can roll them on and lift them up, but once that first split, they can fall back on you, fall back, hit the tire.
Okay.
So it's a splitter right for the excavator. You can grab them, chunk them up into 4 or 5 pieces, manageable sizes.
Oh, nice.
And then put them on the splitter to finish them off.
Yeah. It's amazing the contraptions they come up with. Huh?
You should see the Paul Bunyan show over there in Ohio. You'd be amazed at all the stuff out there and how many people and companies, like it'd be 6-8 different processing. You know, they just make firewood processors and people sell a ton of wood. You look at any store, everyone sells firewood bundles, and then, you know, but
yeah, I guess for us that's the world of concrete. You can go to the world of concrete and see every manufacturer's power trowel right in a row.
Yeah,
easy to compare them when you're looking at them all side by side.
Right. So. And they have demonstrations and stuff. Yeah, but I appreciate you bringing over the wood. That's a nice little
yeah, I'm glad you can use it. We have piles and piles of it there that I just don't burn that much firewood.
Yeah,
so if you can put it to good use,
I appreciate it.
Good.
And don't forget to check out Tom's channel, Concrete with the Hauses. I'll put a link up above and in the description.
Yeah, sure.
But everywhere I go, I was down Danball Lumber today, and they talk about you and your channel and how great job you guys do and everything. I'm like, I know, he's good. You know, everyone says how great you guys are, and it's the truth. You do a great job, and your channel's come a long way, and very interesting.
Well, that's Emily. She makes us look. She makes me look good out there. The guys are good out there, but.
And the big thing is, if you're planning on concrete for the spring right now, you better have something lined up.
Better have something lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks for talking about us. Giving us a shout out.
Yep.
Happy log splitting.
Maybe we'll. We're just looking in the building up there about a concrete countertop, so we'll be seeing something there in the near future.
Yeah. We actually are doing one for a viewer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he reached out to me at the beginning of the winter, and I can't remember his name, and I wouldn't say it on air like this, but he's a viewer of yours.
Yeah.
And he came on our channel, and he reached out to me to go out to his place and do countertops. Now, it's a little bit far away, but I think we're going to go ahead and do it.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Exciting.
All right, guys. Thanks. Yep. I got a little bit of the wood that Tom brought over split up, and then I had some red oak over there, and Levi came down a little bit ago, filled up another basket here. So yeah, this is what's left that Tom brought over. I just split maybe a third of a cord so far, but it was 2 dump trailer loads. And I'll tell you what, this piece right here and this log right here, this has some potential right here to make some nice lumber out of that. I was telling Tom to come over someday next week, and we'll put this one on the sawmill and maybe saw some 4/4 and some 8/4 out of that. His son's building a new house. Maybe he could incorporate that somewhere, or Tom could use some of it, but it should make pretty nice lumber. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I really appreciate y'all being here. And don't forget, check out Tom's channel, Concrete with the Hauses. I'll put a link in the description. You won't be disappointed there. And like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.